Hello YouTube, Jedamon 2005 here with a review of the S.H.Figuarts Mammoth Ranger from Kyoryu Sentai Zyuranger. Or you know, it's the Black MMPR Ranger, Zach, Adam, whatever. So, our next exclusive from Zyuranger is this guy right here. You can see it's that new type exclusive box where there's no window, and at the same time it's still different from what we saw with Terra Ranger, or I guess depending on if it's before Terra Ranger in some playlist at some point, what we will see with Terra Ranger, but whatever, that's beside the point. On the box we see Mammoth Ranger with the Moth Breaker, Zyuranger logo. The name up here, Mammoth Ranger, Bandai Collector's Shop logo, because he is an exclusive since he is not red. That's kind of how these things are working these days. On the side is him. I drop it, that's important. The name's on this side as well. On the back we see him doing his pose, him with the Moth Breaker in cannon mode, and him with the Moth Breaker in its axe mode. So let's go ahead, get him out, take a look at what we have. What we see, excuse me, is a couple of things. Well, one is Mammoth Ranger. We see the blaster. It goes straight into the holster. We see the combined weapon. We see the Moth Breaker, right, with Thunder Slinger or something or other. Hands. Then we see the Tricera Lance weapon here. Now, the short versions that you would use to combine to form the Howling Cannon, or the Power Blaster, or whatever it's called. So, same thing with the sword, right? It's the same one you would use to form the Howling Cannon. You can see there's a slot. We'll take a look at it up close. A slot in there to plug it in. So, let's get him out of the package. All right. Alright, so here is Goshi. Vamos Unja! Goshi! And he comes back in Zyuranger and is like, I've aged even though I'm dead. So here's his accessories. Alright, we got this nifty little weapon here, which is the same one we saw with Tyranno and Terra, and that they all come with. Same thing with this one right here. This is the exact same weapon that they have all come with. There's nothing special about it or anything like that. Standard weapon. This one, let's go ahead. Oops, shit. Threw it across the forum. Let's go ahead and drop this into his holster now while we're thinking about it before it escapes us. So it fits very nicely in there, as you can see. I like that. It's a nice snug fit. Now, the Moth Breaker, we are going to do this in axe mode when we pose him. I should put that out there now. So there you see, right, and this does not slide forward. So presumably there's going to be a slid forward version with or without the bow in it or something, coming with either Terra Tiger or Tricera Ranger to make the Howling Cannon. But what we do see is it comes with these, and both these are the same, so I'm not going to show them off twice. Right, you can see this will peg into the Terra bow, right there, Terra arrow, whatever they call it. Then there's this sword. It's the same sword that came with Geki, right, except for this slot right there, which will allow it to peg in. Right, it'll sit here when they have the other one, that the other pieces. It will sit in, and there will be a there'll be a piece for this to go into, right? It'll be this piece right here, and it will, I could probably put it on the reverse direction or something, and it will just sit right in there. I don't want to put it in there now because I don't want to break this one. So that's what you're getting, okay? Now, let's look at him up close, right? Mastodon! Alright, so we see the tusks on the helmet and the trunk. Right, the yellow eyes. This is really, I think this is our second, the second released black figure. Boken Black was the first, and then this guy. So the black ones always look good. They look good as Ranger keys, and they look good as Figuarts. Not sure why, they just do. It might just be because of the black color. But you see the white diamonds on his chest, and then the pieces in the shoulders. Sentai shoulders are always funny. The gloves, right, on the back we see the same pattern. His belt, the holster we already saw, the dino buckler, right there. It's got the mammoth, the mammoth, look, right there. You can see the mammoth design in the buckle. So that's pretty cool right there in the metal. I couldn't think of the word. The legs, same legs as the other guys, just painted differently. And then the feet, same as the others, just painted black. Articulation, head, arms, right? And you gotta maneuver these shoulders a little bit, but other than that, and then the legs. Just like Geki, just like Barai, all the guys are the same as far as that goes. So let's go ahead, we're gonna get him a Moth Breaker holding hand for his right hand, or left hand rather, because I don't know left from right sometimes. And we're going to go ahead and swap out this hand. Now the pose we're doing is the one from the back of the box, because I like it. And that's true. So we're only going to need to change out this one hand. The other one is going to come up and kind of be like, you know, fist up in the air, like, yeah! Not like JDF, yeah, like a different kind of yeah. Like, yeah! Made tacos today, yeah! So let's get the Moth Breaker in his hand. Okay, so right here, and then we'll turn this a little bit, bring his arm out. Okay, and then this leg is going to go out this way, while this one kind of goes out, and then we're going to curve him at the ankle, kind of bend his foot a little bit. Right. So, Mammoth Ranger, who is off center. Mammoth Ranger, there we go. So this is a pretty neat guy. I like the figure. You know, it's the others were good. The other Z Ranger figures were good. He's no exception. So I can definitely say to get it if you are trying to collect all the Z Rangers, or you know, you're a big MMPR nostalgic person, and you're like, I need the MMPRs. You know, he's a great addition to the line. They do like the other Power Ranger era ones that have been coming out. Over here, getting an American release, have his own U.S. Power Rangers box that says, you know, Black Ranger or whatever. Has the Mighty Morphin logo. It's the same figure, same accessories and everything like that. But yeah, definitely recommend it. He's an exclusive, so whatever that means if you're buying it from Japan as far as pricing goes. Here, just you have to find somewhere that sells Bluefin Tamashii products. Or go to Amazon. I think Amazon usually has these things. So, until next time, check out the podcast, RidersRangersRambles.com, where you get the latest Toku news in the craziest way possible. And as always, thumbs up, comment, subscribe. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.